Uh, Hello world, WayofTime here, bringing to you another episode of Slime Hunt. So, we've done a bunch of mechanism stuff today, or rather, last episode, and I thought it might be a good time to probably step aside from the tech and work a bit more on our magical ventures. As you can probably tell, we are suffering quite heavily in the magical department of witchcraft wizardry and alchemical wizardry above all. And I'm thinking it might be about time that we actually went into some more of the fun, arcane, indispensable things that are magic, such as Thaumcraft, blood magic, and a bunch of other things. Now, hoping my throat is clear for long enough, there are a few different types of magic mods that we have in this pack. Not many, because it's supposed to be mainly a tech pack. One of them is Thaumcraft, obviously. We also have Botania, and we also have blood magic. Those are the default mods that you can get with this pack that are basically shipped with them. However, we also have, for me right now, Forbidden Magic, which is going to help me with my Thaumcraft and blood magic integration. And I think I might also add in Sanguinemancy later on to toy with their effects, mainly when it gets more flourished out. So what I think I'm going to want to do is probably make this area a bit more segmented. We got our farm area, and now we're going to want our magic. So what I'm thinking is maybe we'll have some sort of offshoot room there, some stable down there for when we have cows, since I think we'll keep this floor agricultural in nature. We'll have the next floor magic or something, but basically we'll add things out kind of like Ron Weasley-esque. Anyways, let's get started with a bit of magic, then we can figure out the rest from there. So, what I think we're going to do is start off with Thaumcraft. We'll want to get a bookcase, which is why I am in this village right now. Doesn't seem like there's much likelihood of this village having a bookcase, however, in which case I'm probably going to have to find a few cows to basically do my bidding. If I don't find anything, we can at least build our first item that we need for the mod pretty much right away. Let's see. Don't mind me, I'm just breaking and entering. This is a village or a house I've never seen before. Probably because, yep, it's Growthcraft. Okay, and don't mind me, I'm a bit stuck. Your friendly neighborhood burglar coming to steal all of your valuable loot. Maybe if we're lucky we have a Thaumic in here. I don't think we do, though. We got a derpy villager, though. But up! Come on. Nope. Ha! That's the same building we were just in. And we just need to check here. Wonder if I can. Ha! Yes, I can. And no. That's unfortunate. So we're going to need a few cows for our leathering goods. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you just derping? I mean, what are you... Pipes. Not useful. Okay, guess we're gonna have to find some cows. It's pretty sad that I don't even know which biome that these cows live in around me. I just float around trying to find them. However, it's like, nope, not gonna happen. Just nope. I have chickens, I have pigs over there. I had some sheep in the biome that I was in, and obviously nothing's gonna be in the other... Ooh. Cow! We got a cow. Okay, now I did find one book in our other location. Like in... Ooh, we got a bunch of cows. So, dead. Okay, and that's pretty much all the leather we need. Though I do want to check out that Thaumcraft dungeon up there. Let me make my way up to it. Da-da. Da-da. Mundane rings, not very useful, and we got a bunch of music discs as well as some steel boots. I guess the steel boots are good in the since that hopefully they are better than, yeah, they're good, decent, not the best, but not even a book. So let's find our way down without a way that will kill us. So between last episode and this one, I continued working on our birch house of groveling, let's go with that, and I expanded it so that I could add a bit of a stable area. So eventually we'll have cows and we can start harvesting them for their lovely goodness and all that fun stuff. Yes, I can hardly wait. Yeah. I don't even know what's coming over me. It's like I'm becoming a dark magician of some sort. Not the one from Yu-Gi-Oh! Because, I mean, come on, screw that guy. Anyway, so crafting table. I suppose we'll make this a temporary magic area by working over here. So our magic will start being over here. Just want to make sure we have all the light that's necessary. However, our inventory is a bit full, so we're going to have to do that. So let's get that off, and we're going to want to make our books, and that's going to require our leather. There we go. So now we have a few books. Let's make a chest for all of our stuff so we don't mess up. And this we have the most of, so we'll use this extensively by doing this. What is it? 2 of these. 2 of these. Maybe? We're probably going to need regular glass for that anyways. But main thing that we're going to want right now is to make, using 2 pieces of iron, we'll make our 2 wand caps. Then we'll stick them together, and now we have an iron-capped wand. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Pew. And we're going to need to grab a bit of glass. So I brought a few materials down with me because we're still going to need a Thaumic, so let's make that quickly. I brought a few materials with me because I figured I might as well have some stuff while I'm making everything. So basically these are things that will remain here. Probably will put that there, but anyways, block, Thaumic. And now we can start with our wonderful adventure. So we have Apocrypha, which I think is forbidden magic. Yes, this is for forbidden magic. We have a bunch of things. We have Bloody Scrivener's Tools, we got Riding Crop, Nether Stars, Umbral Rose, Lord of Hellfire. We also have another one, Bites the Dust, which is going to be researching different crystal clusters. So I killed a few derp squids, and a few things dropped some essences, or rather some, zap, 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 bow, vis. Yes, vis. And I noticed that I got, over my hearts, some nice fancy runes. So now this reminds me that I happen to have a Ring of Protection on, which is Runic Shielding +1. And we also got some raw calamari, which I don't think is going to be useful for me right now. So we are going to want to first make our scribing tools, which is simply like that. And we also have some ink for some ink wells later on, and also some sugar for some paper, which we are actually going to need quite a bit of right now. So let's just do that. And I also finally brought my glass over, so now we can combine our air shards to get our requisite materials. So there we go, thermometer. Now we can start scanning to our heart's content. Only so much, though, since we don't actually know everything. If we check our Thaumic and check our aspects of magic, after a while, hopefully it doesn't crash. We'll see if it crashes. If it crashes, this might be a bit of a long, arduous process, and then I'm going to have to figure out what's up. It's probably might be something to do with my version of Thaumcraft, or Forbidden Magic is messing up. And there we go. Now, actually, that's something that I didn't see. It says, to understand this, you need to study plants. Ooh, that's interesting. So it actually does tell you somewhat of what you're going to need to be able to figure stuff out. So if I scan this, You need to study plants. Ooh, this might have Thaumcraft integration. Ooh, this is something I need to do right now, or else I'm going to get photobombed by a few creepers. There we go. Don't want that to ruin my day. Need to study the sources of life. Need to study the sources of life. So that is water as well as earth. So this brings us to our next few things that we are going to need to make with our magical abilities as they are manifesting right now. So a few tables are going to need to be laid out in front of us, and I think we're going to need 3 of these. And of course we don't have the requisite materials to do so. We'll get you out of the way, then put you there. Might as well make one more since we have enough slabs. Now we'll put this for our table of magic, and we'll put this here with our scribing tools, and thankfully it's the right way. So combining these will give us life. So that is pretty much the source of life that we needed. And then there are a few other things. So I think I might scan everything, check the nodes. I know that if I were to scan this, we got our herba. And I need to study man for this. I need to study myself. I can't look down far enough. Okay, I'm gonna go look a few things and see what I need. Ooh, yes! Hey, Oranode! What you doing there, buddy? I wanna be your friend and see what we have over here. Yes? You with me? I can barely see it, though. I need to study man. Okay, this has humanus in it, which is interesting. So, unfortunately, I won't be able to siphon anything from there. And it does look like it has a different texture than normal. If I don't have smooth stone, but if I look over here, it might be a bright node, actually. Might be a bright node. If it's a bright node, this should be turning biomes, but since that's not happening, we can pretty much say that it's not a bright biome. Or it's not a bright node. I mean, it didn't exactly pass school with flying colors. It's alright. It's a fine node, but it's not a bright node. Yeah. That joke was bad. And another one I'm not able to study because I need tools. So both of them have aspects of humanus in them, which is unfortunate for us since I don't know of any other aura nodes that I can study. And I do need aura nodes unless I were to just pretty much research everything to make sure that I have it. This is going to be a bit more difficult than I thought because I'd like to have a bit of V on me while I started things. However, it's going to be a difficult process without aura nodes since we pretty much don't have any. Okay, so I think let's scan a few more things and then we'll try to force combine a few things since I think I know pretty much all of the steps to start us off. Okay. Conversion. That was easy enough. Now we're going to want to corrupt life. That'll give us death. Life and death will give us spirit. And spirits on the earth will give us cognito. And we're also going to need movement. If we get movement, well, we need that. And now we're going to want to give spirit to movement. No. We're going to need bestia. Bestia is what? I know it requires movement, but there's a few other things it probably requires. Movement and death is the quickening of death. And we can't really do much with examinus right now, unless we were to basically corrupt health, which I don't think We already tried Motus in life, didn't we? It'd be lovely if we could show us the things that we have tried. Let's see. If I know that it's that and that? No. Now, I did in previous episodes, or rather on my Forgecraft series, not really a series, more like streaming, yes. Forgecraft streaming, I did have quite a bit done on this. Wait, Vacuos and Potentia. Potentia is energy, and to get energy, we're going to need to get... okay, I don't know. Bestia! Now, with animals and knowledge come humans. And if humans are in order, we can get tools. And by giving tools to humans, we can get crafting. Right? Fabrico, good. So now we can scan this. And we can scan this. Scan this. And Vacuos. We got Vacuos now. We also got earthen stairs. And if we scan these few things, pressure plates, now we got census. Now we got the mechanism. We got hunger. More hunger and messes. Coffee, celery, ginger, garlic, and tea leaves. And if we check, we now pretty much have everything that we need for a good research run, and we can go in. We still need Potentia. Fire and order. If you order fire, the order of fire gives power, and if we put power into the void of nothingness, we get magic. Good! Now we can see if we can start studying a few things. Now, in the latest update of Thaumcraft, well, one of the latest, version 4.2.0.0, it gave us the warp effect. So warp is the manifestation of taint inside the mind, which drives the person in question crazy. Now, this thing has good and bad effects. Now, I'm going to be basically going full steam ahead with warp. It's going to be something that I'm going to want to do, and it's going to be fun, I hope. Run out of ink. Okay, so I don't have everything I need for this. No, I do. Okay, so we're going to have to try to get all this. I need a bit more in the research point department. Thankfully, I do have stuff for Ordo and Aqua. I think if I make a combination crystal cluster, I'm actually going to make 2 of them and put them around my case. I should be able to get some more knowledge out of this. So, mixed crystal clusters. Place. And it'll have to take a while to update, but I think I'm good. Ooh, might as well get a bit more magic in my life. Thank you. And got 3 points of Precantatio? No, that was an earlier thing. I'm going a little too fast for this, aren't I? Okay, so I'm going to want to bring magic, and we're going to want to basically mix those 2 magics together. So I think the easiest would be to put 2 voids together, and then mix it with air. Then this isn't going to be I'm not going to every single time check the research that I'm doing. I just want to give a bit of a headway in what I'm doing, because I want to try my best into getting all this stuff. And now we have our advanced node tapper, which will allow us to draw stuff fast. Now we need to have a node preserver, however, since frankly I don't want my nodes to die right away. However, I might need a few more things to be able to do that. So I think I'm going to need to Actually, now we can research the nodes that we are missing. However, since they are combinational, we won't be able to get everything. Okay, be right back. So this node has fire, water, fabric, and earth. Nice. Let's get some of the stuff. Hopefully we are not going to drain it completely. Don't want too much earth. Bit more, and I think that's pretty much how I'm going to have to stop it. Also have a node over here that I didn't notice before, which has Lux, Water, and Perdito. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Don't know why it's spazzing out, but whatever. And for our final node, we got Macy's. Macy's, the tool, fire, and air. Thank you for your patronage. Dang, this is glitchy. Why the garden soup has death in it? I don't even know. I just don't know. So, the thing we were missing was greed, and that gives us our node preserver. However, the problem with node preserver is this only works for non-iron and non-normal woods. So that is a bit of a problem with us, since that's pretty much all we need, really have. So we are going to need to research Greatwood wands as well as golden wand caps. So let's see what we need for gold. We need our bag of tricks, obviously. So this thing, it's hunger, I know that. Let's see, hunger, always good to find this stuff. I know this is humans. And I also think that metal... Let me just research a few more things, then I think I'll be back after we try to find our next thing. So one of the things obviously we're going to need is a greatwood tree, and I'm thinking probably the best thing to do right now, since we're going to need this for the future, is to cut pretty much the majority of this sucker down. And we also have a silverwood tree over there, which is also going to be good. Now, greatwood trees, it's used for many things. One of the main uses I have for it, this is going to be slow because of my slow axe. One of the main uses I use for it is the easy source of magic aspect, Precantatio. And because this is, if we search at it, it is 1 magic and 3 arbor. The arbor, unfortunately, does clog up systems, so we're going to have ways to get rid of that while we're making pretty much everything. However, considering the plentiful supply, as you can see from 1 greatwood, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I don't think I'm quite willing to cut down the silverwood tree right now. I mean, this is only 500 meters from my base, so it's pretty much a quick journey. But I'll have to figure that out. I might want to plant a greatwood tree at my base, though, so that I'd be able to get some more of this at a later time. I wonder if I can... Now, I know Sanguimancy does have a ritual that cuts down trees. I'm going to have to check with Toman Potter, who's the author of Sanguimancy, to see if his checks would work for greatwoods. I don't see why not, because I'm pretty sure that it'd be just a check for, like, is wood, is leaves, stuff along that nature. But that's probably something that we're going to want to research once we actually get into blood magic and sanguimancy. Sanguimancy is adding an interesting concept called corruption, and I did bounce a few ideas off of Tumen while we were discussing that, and basically it's kind of like you're corrupting your soul while you're doing the more devilish magics inside of blood magic, which I kind of like the idea of. I'm not sure how he's implemented it. I think it's kind of event-based and might be similar to Warp. However, I doubt he's going to have it exactly like Warp, because frankly, that'd be stupid. Might as well keep your own systems. So I think I'll stop at about a stack of this, then I'll make my way home. Okay, marked a few ore nodes on my journey, probably 3, and that's might be enough for all the things that we're going to do in the long run. However, let's go and make a silver wood wand. That will require 3 per dito, and I think I might want to make 2 of these. So, 1 for now, actually, because I'm not sure how much V this is going to end up taking. Then we're going to need some of our gold nuggets to make in the correct crafting bench. 1, 2. Can't double click out, unfortunately. And then when we combine like this, we can see that we have pretty much just enough for our Great Wood Wand. There we go. So drop it, scan it, and we only have magic and 1 bit of stuff like that. So we're going to also want to make a bit more in the way of, what is it? We're going to need to make some more scanny thingies because we... Thermometers? I think they're thermometers. Wow, scanny thingies. Get the scanny thingy so you can scan a thingy thing. I'm not sure. Let's scan the thermometer. We are going to eventually want to get our goggles of revealing. However, that is something that we're going to have to focus on since we are later, since we are pretty much out of time. I think in the meantime, I'll make one of these. How much is left in this? We won't have enough to make our final wand caps for another one of those. However, we will have enough later on to continue pretty much where we left off. Then we can have some fun times in the sun. La 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 la. I think that's how the song doesn't go because I'm butchering this. Oh god. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of EEPower. If you like what you see, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to future episodes. Scan all the things. WayofTime here, signing off. Have a wonderful day.